So I just got back in from a talk organized by the Shillong Times that was given by Vrinda Grover, who is a very, very well known lawyer at a national and international level. And it's every time I go for talks like this, particularly when people like of that magnitude come here, of that stature, when they come here, you feel so regaled. There's so much rejuvenation that happens intellectually, almost spiritually as well, because you know being in Shillong, man, it can get so bloody dull. It can get so stifling because there's just the same people all over, again and again and again, and uh, and you want to explore all sorts of other things. You want to understand so many other things, and they're not in a position to help you understand because you know they themselves also would not probably understand. And the most crucial thing is that we don't have enough exposure. We're not exposed enough to what is happening all over the world. Very few of us are capable in that way, and it's stifling for us who want to grow, who want to to do new things, to explore new ideas, to not be scared of our shadows. Because a lot of what Vrinda was talking about today is about bravery. It's about being brave enough to inquire into uh, some very, very dark places, into some very dangerous ideas, and we need people like that. I've always said that it has always been the fringe, not the mainstream, that has been the driving force that has pushed everyone forward. Because if we look at history, you can look at any situation, any case, any event. It has always been the case that there have been these people on the margins, these people on the fringe, who have decided that no, enough is enough. This needs to change, and they're the ones, because they've been pushed to the fringe. They're the ones who have the bravery to do something different. The vast majority of people can't or don't want to. So that's even worse. So her talk was very, very invigorating, and it's seductive. Such talks are so seductive. They make you look at the possibilities of a life of exploration, and um, the ideas that are expressed. I mean, it's like aphrodisiac, almost for the mind, not the body. It gives you a boost. It makes you so giddy and happy. And you know, when I was a child, when I was younger, I used to love being in the cities because of the architecture, because of the excitement, because there's so many more people, so many new things to explore. But now I realize that the real thing I enjoy about being in the big cities is because you meet these types of people. There's so many. They push you to a higher plane. And that's what you get a glimpse of when you go to meet people like this. Like you go to listen to talks by people like Brinda, because that pushes you, you know. Those ideas she talks about push you further. And we really need that here in Shillong. We really do. It's, as I said, it's so stifling and it's very frustrating for people who want to explore things. Everybody here, no matter how smart they are, they are they're always going to suffer from being a little bit, a few seconds behind, a few hours behind, a few days behind the rest of the world. It's just a fact. But that being said, what is really dangerous here is the fact that we openly scoff intellectual pursuit. We think that it's all we pointless and sming smong. That's what we say it in Kasi. But it's not true. That is the only thing important right now, because if we aren't sming smong, we don't think very deeply about the future of our state, of our society, it's not gonna go anywhere, not gonna go in a good place. And I think that's really, really important to have, keep having people like this, because they remind you also when people like Vrinda come in and they just force their intellectual energy upon you. You know, you get this boom, like this huge wave, like an aftershock of of energy in your face. They remind you that you're a minnow. There's so many people who think they're big shots here. They think they're very smart, think they're very erudite, but when people like this come in, man, they just blow those pretensions away. And they do it even for me, myself as well. I mean, I look at people like her and I think to myself, wow, a life of the mind. Wow, amazing. I wish I could do that. It's particularly hard when you're in politics because you have to you have to compromise a lot of language, a lot of ideas, a lot of thoughts in order to be understood. But sometimes, you want to just be at that high level. You don't want to have to explain yourself. I don't know if you've ever felt this way. I feel like maybe this video can be a way to bring people together. I don't know. It'd be important. It's be a very important task. So I don't know what you guys feel about it. Let me know, and let's reach out. Let's try to make ourselves better, make our society better through ourselves. Thank you.